A2 Cherry City Classic.
Chrome triple though is
1956. Like all of them, like, you know, this thing is fun.
dude. I love all the brass.
Steering stabilizer. Top Evo.
Dude, McBeard.
We're in the car. Good morning. It's day 3. Travel day is done. Show day number 1 is done. Show day number 2, which is awards day, and travel to see Donnie day is a go. We just pulled up to the venue. Breakfast is in the belly, coffee is in the belly, and it's time to kick this day off.
Day 2 Cherry City Classic. Choppers, custom motorcycles, no flat tracks. Hopefully you guys watched day 1. If you haven't, go back and watch day 1. Watch the load-in day, get a kind of vibe of how this thing all started and how we got here. If you guys aren't subscribed to the channel, make sure to get that done. And let's go see some choppers. More chops today. Let's go.
Let's go.
Dude, the calm before the storm.
Dude, bikes are still looking dope.
Sweet. Let's check some bikes, dude. What do we got here that we haven't really sat and checked out?
Let's talk about this one real quick. Didn't notice this work. Just the like brush finish, or
It's
what would you call that?
Take a grinder wheel.
Yeah.
Do swirls.
Yeah, the little swirl. It's a very cool texture.
Yeah.
I
Cool.
I really like that texture. That's actually very cool.
And it does have chrome plates or chrome motor mounts. That's cool. I don't know where to find those.
Let me know. Trying to find them for my bike.
I like the solid line. Check this out. The actual solid line.
Oh,
For the brake?
Visible.
Yeah.
And that goes into the brake switch, which is mounted back here.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. I like how you mounted it up.
Mine's mounted like down to the ground, which I always get sketched out because when we lift our bikes up and stuff, scrape.
Chrome triple though is really rad. It's obviously one of the narrow ones. Interesting you didn't have the lower one.
Yeah.
There's only a top one, but I can have at least one chrome one.
Yeah.
I can't get over this bike, man.
Kenny Webb, you killed it on this.
Dude, I love just even, check this out, even just the oil lines. Just how clean they are. Super clean. They're obviously like, you see them, but gosh, they're clean. A little swoop there. That looks like a little quarter right there. That's cool.
What year is that quarter? 1956.
But here's the other knuckle. That's right. Dude, this one's so cool. It's so crusty, but like in such a cool patinaed way.
This bike was at Party at the Pen.
Looks
by
like right.
Kenny Bobcat. 47 FL.
It does look fun to ride. I love the seat, dude.
You know what I mean? The seat.
The seat just looks nice. You know, like the sissy bar with kind of seat stuff integrated into it.
These cool little pet cogs.
Oh, that's rad. It goes down to this split here, comes down into here, then fed up into the carb. The other line though, okay, so the other line just crosses over.
Yeah, this one meets into that one.
They all just meet into that one line, so that's kind of interesting. All right, Barrett Nilsson, 71 shove, Ronald McDonald forever.
Circus bike. Awesome freaking risers and bars, dude. That setup is sick. Yeah, I like
Super cool.
I like everything about this bike except for the seat.
Yeah.
And it's not even the colors. Screw it, leave the colors. I just want it wider so I can actually ride it and be able to ride it.
Yeah, I think so. It's very cool. I mean, dude, look at the McDonald's Air cleaner, dude. That's sick. Super cool. I like just the thought in this. Even the, you know, alternating red and white, like covers over the oil lines, these freaking mid pegs. It's just so unique. And let's talk about how it's suspension.
Yep. Swing arm.
It's got a swing arm and suspension, so that's pretty rad.
And that tail light is sick.
The tail light's cool.
And the wires are tucked into a channel.
Oh, sweet.
They tacked a little metal channel on there.
That's rad. Super rad.
You know?
Yeah, dope bike. Very dope bike.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sick.
So,
Dude,
yeah, just clean. See, that's what I'm talking about. Everything's super clean.
That's sick.
Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's my next build is gonna be. I mean, this build was a learning build for me.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it was definitely like taking it to another level, and then. But now I'm at a different level. That I'm like the next build is like, okay, this is going here. This is going to be cleaner.
Like what to do next time. Like next time I'll do this. Yeah.
Well, both of us on our choppers have dealt with multiple seats, multiple mounting options, sissy bars, how we're putting them.
Yeah.
And it was like, dude, we got these finished bikes, and now we want to change the sissy bar, and it's like, well, that changes everything once we did that.
Yeah. But that's how you progress, and that's how you know, if you're self-taught, I mean, that's how you learn.
Yeah.
You know, you do one thing that you think might work out, you try and like, I want to try a different way now, and kind of just readjust. It's constantly just adjusting and learning and progressing.
I really like how you mounted the seat. Can I see the bottom?
Yeah, it's just the
little nuts.
Yeah. Little studs.
cool.
Just kind of like some rubber grommets to keep it in, and
I saw somebody did the end of a ratchet, so it's got the pop, and then like a socket, and so it clips in. I was like, dude, that's freaking smart.
yeah.
Like that's really smart.
But
That's cool.
I took every like stainless button head, like all of them, like all through here, like just all these, all the head, just like threw them in a lathe, and just like little grooves in them. But that took forever. Definitely, and there's a lot of trial and error in it. Like with anything, you know, you try one thing, it don't work, and then keep readjusting. So it's just there's no switch, it's the ground disconnect. So
That's what that is.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
You got my vote for the custom freaking smart.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, dude.
oh, thanks. Yeah, I
Love it.
appreciate it.
Look at this air cleaner though.
Air cleaners. Oh, with the little choke holder built into it. That's really cool. Yeah, and here's the mid on the other side for the brake. Just with a little bracket that mounts off the transmission, right? And then it's got this little guy, goes down to the master cylinder, all just kind of on the one side to the brake. OEM brake with the same thing, will brake stay welded into the frame like that.
I love that, dude. I think that's so sick.
And it's the oil filter placement is sick too.
And it's done in a tasteful way, because like I've seen a lot of the oil filters that are way up here, but this is clean, even just, you know, just two oil lines, and they run down underneath and then they kind of disappear. And they come back up here, you know, one's obviously coming up there. Yeah, really dope. I really like this. This is very clean, cool Evo.
Yeah, that exhaust is sick too.
I think the only thing I would have done different with this bike is move the tank up a little bit more, just a smidgen. The back mount's just right here where everything kind of comes in, and I do like this, but just the gap here, I like a little less gap in the front. That's just my personal taste. I like how it says 98 Harley, question mark? Summer Cycles.
The quad.
The Harley Quad. 1980 shovel head converted into a 1980 iron head.
Sporty game, dude.
Sporty gang on 4 wheels, dude.
You know this thing is fun. You know this thing is so fun.
Yeah, this thing rips, dude. The suspension in the front, all the work to just get that all together. Frame, right? Who knows where the frame came from, but
I mean, it's a
full custom.
maybe it might just be just a quad, and they figured out how to get the fab up here to get this engine in there and to put that tank on. But this might not be full custom. This might be a quad, but it might be. I don't know. Honestly.
I don't know. Yeah,
I'm sure out there, because this thing's been at a lot of shows, I'm sure there's a highlight of this thing somewhere that talks about more about it.
Yeah, shout out to Ed Brink, who built this.
Super, super cool.
Love this headlight, bro.
LED front headlight. Dude, the little freaking brakes.
Cool, it's got front brakes hidden in the hubs, and then the rear brake on the axle, which is how quads are.
rad.
A little taillight hidden under here.
Yeah, everything about this is very, very rad. All right, here's Joey's bike, the fellow Idaho me. Love the twisted Springer.
Got the little noose.
Dude, the little noose cable holder, sick. Bristol breather, the S&S, all the chrome bits that are on here. I like the oil lines. I like how they're the braided oil lines. It looks really clean on it. Foot pegs, the mids, these are sick. Those are really rad. Obviously the chrome frame, just so rad.
Then you went chrome rear fender, which is really cool.
Yeah, and I really like, you notice the pipe, whole texture on the spokes are cool. And then, dude, the chrome fender, white seat, that's a dope combo. Chrome oil bag, the twisted sissy bar, super rad. Foot clutch, jockey shift, everything about this build is really, really rad. Super cool, and internally routed wiring. Hopping into the frame right there, running out.
Does the same with the
Hopping out
headlight
there.
here.
Headlight too. Yeah, man, done really tastefully. The big giant acorn nut.
Yeah.
Sick. Yeah, dude, great bike. Joey, fellow Idaho me. Secondhand cycles.
Doing it right.
Yeah. Shovelhead chop. This MC mat. Sweet. This thing's rad. First of all, dude, how tall this bike is insane. Just, what is this, like a 15 up? Just had a dude tell us this, 12 over? Or 12 up?
12 up frame.
12 up frame, dude.
Randomly, as we're looking at it, the painter stops by and says, I painted that. He says River City Cycles does the frames out of a Craft Tech original.
Dude, I love all the brass. Brass is really cool highlights.
And not like shiny brass either, just like kind of old.
No, it looks really good, looks cool. Obviously with the sprinkled in chrome and just really cool. Kyle's Custom Colors is the guy who painted it, who just walked by. Shout out to him, the paint looks awesome.
Paint's awesome.
All right, we're gonna talk about this Honda. It's a 1973, CB 750?
Yep.
A CB chopper. First of all, love the fairing.
Yeah, that thing's sick.
That's rad. And with just a paint job, and it's cracked, it's got flames, like that's sick.
Steering stabilizer.
That steering stabilizer.
Not just a bolt on either, but with the welded on piece, knowing that they're gonna put it there, so it's very intentional. That's cool.
That's sick.
This thing is crazy, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. A bunch of like little race stickers and stuff all throughout it. Looks like a brake switch of some sort. Rear brake switch. The dual calipers. Yep.
So it's
Those old Tokiko ones.
main feed into a jumper. RPM gauge, speedometer.
Yeah, it's got little gauges. That's super cool. Period incorrect.
Everything about
Nice.
this bike tells me that it's super rowdy and fast.
Yeah, it's really just the flames. Nonetheless, really cool, interesting build.
Yeah.
This is obviously like a super chromed frame. It's definitely the super chrome powder coat, which is pretty cool. It actually looks, it's not chrome, so certainly not going to be that, but
It just looks like aluminum. Looks like polished aluminum. Can't really highlight too much on that thing, so I kind of don't know what's happening there.
great build, nonetheless.
Oh,
really
and louvers in the back fender to add more of the race look.
cool. Yeah, it's actually extra. It's like 5 extra horsepower when you do that. All right, so we're looking at this bike.
The only thing I don't like about this bike is the red calipers.
Yeah, the red Brembos. What's cool though is, suspension, we got the dual air ride, kind of Dynas style. Big, fatty, wide tire. The fender's just kissing the tire. It's all stretched, the belt drive. What are those, like 2-inch thick bars?
Yeah, those are 2-inch, yep.
Crazy. Big, giant forks. The LP6.
Which is really cleans the front end of this thing up.
Yeah, it really makes this thing look, it looks really tough from the front.
Like the little mirrors, and they got blinkers in the mirrors.
Oh, that's rad.
Not a bad V-Rod, man.
Yeah, not a bad V-Rod. It's a 2012 V-Rod.
Probably one of the coolest V-Rods I've seen.
All right, guys. The most unique trike, I would say, of the whole entire show.
Just the fairing down to the shifter. Ball peen hanging, super crusty, old Evo. It's a 93 FLH police bike.
Jim Wilson, rough cuts.
Did this bike. And look,
The trike. And with the wheelchair hookup. This is so cool.
passenger with the custom sissy bar. The saddlebags.
Big trike conversion on it, super rad.
So you got front and rear brake up here, shifting and clutch down here.
Yeah, this thing is really freaking rad. Very unique. Very unique.
I've never seen something like this.
From the bottom of my heart, I cannot thank everybody who volunteered and supported the event enough. Royal Enfield motorcycle. Any of you guys waiting around to see who wins that? Again, we worked with Sabatino Moto in Portland, and we worked with 6 Volt in Bend on it. 6 Volt got the bike. It was brand new. It was completely stock. They got it up on a lift, and they did some great customization, some great paint work on it. Contributed the helmet that's custom painted to match. They knocked it out of the park. They did a great job. I know that it took a bit to get that thing wrapped up in time and get it over here, and they killed it. We're going to give away the Royal Enfield. There were 1,700 entries that came through, 1,700 individual entries that came through. Super pumped with the response on that. Everybody fell in love with the bike as we started putting up the pictures of the customization being done. The response to it was really positive. It is brand new, right off the showroom floor, onto the lift to the show. The winner of the Royal Enfield, Christian Bess. No! And he's here, Christian Bass. See this man standing next to the bike? Congratulations, Christian. The owners with bikes in the show, they were the ones who voted on the awards. So they voted for the best overall. I went through each category, and the bike that got the most best overall votes within that category won each category, with the exception of People's Choice. Obviously, the bike with the most votes in People's Choice got People's Choice. The Shovelhead with the most overall votes, Matt Halkyard. Beautiful blue shovel back here. You don't get the award, dude. You just get to look at it. At the anniversary of this thing, I'll let you touch it, but it stays with me. Congratulations, Matt. Top knucklehead, Ed Halkyard. Ed is Matt's dad. He had the knucklehead chopper over here. Another beautiful bike. See, you can pull it on him. I'll let you look at it every once in a while. Thank you. Top metric goes to JP Managa. Where you at? There we go. He's got the beautiful black and flame chopper over there. Outstanding bike. Top panhead, Joey Bond. Where you at? Joey had the beautiful chromed out, we'll call it knurled panhead.
Yeah, dude.
Fantastic build. Thank you for bringing it over. Best antique. There were some beautiful antiques here across the board. We had a great display with the hot rod over here. This was a very close category, but by about 2 votes, the winner, Jennifer with the two-tone panhead right here. Congratulations, beautiful bike. Top Sportster. This was another close one. The range of Sportsters ran the gamut. There was a little bit of everything. We had performance sporties, chopper sporties, all kinds of stuff. Again, very tight margin, but the Top Sportster went to Rhiannon with her chopper. Top late model, that was 99 and later. Top late model winner is Mike Aldridge. Where you at, Mike? Top Evo. This one actually came down to 1 vote. Jeff Quilty with his chopper over here. Jeff was another huge supporter of the show. Came on board, came to Oregon for it, brought 2 bikes out here. Thank you, Jeff. Congratulations. People's Choice. I hope this guy brought a truck. Matt Halkyard. Congratulations, man. Good job. All right. I wasn't sure about doing this year because I hate picking out any winner or anything, but created a Founders Award. That's an actual saw blade I used to make most of these fixtures, and then Mongoose Powder Coating actually powder coated it for me. We got some graphics on there. I just feel like everybody supports the show, everybody that brings a bike and is a part of it, and I wanted to pick out my favorite bike and give that to somebody as just a thank you, because obviously without the people creating these beautiful bikes, without them participating in the show, there is no Cherry City Classic. The bike I chose as the Founders Award, Tom Mills with the trike up front here. The 2 bikes that came in second were tied, and they were behind by only 2 votes to the bike that actually won. Incredibly close competition. All of the bikes here today were amazing, but overall, as voted on by the other people with bikes in the show, the winner, Cody Browers. Cody had the root beer shovel. Where's Jeff? Come on up. You do know that's like 2,500 Dave and Buster dollars, right? Congratulations, man. Yeah. Again, so many people to thank. Big Chris, Brad, Sporty Mob, so many people to thank. Appreciate all the support. We've got the roll up open. Let's start rolling out, guys. Don't forget, this is a state-owned property. They're a little touchy about it, so let's just have a nice, easy load out. Be respectful of our neighbors. Appreciate the support. Look for the Cherry City Classic 2026.
And on behalf of us all, I can't talk right now. Thank you, Mark. This is an amazing show. I know what it takes to put into it. Bravo, my friend. Bravo.
You,
proud of you.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
All right.
That's a wrap.
It's a wrap on the award show. Hey, didn't win Best Sporty, but that's all good. Hey, shout out to Joey, won top hand. That's cool.
He won top hand, and both of my picks for top customization and overall bike was the guy who won.
Yeah.
So I feel good about that. I was right on the prize.
Super sick.
Those guys deserve it too. They did a good job.
All right, guys, so we're gonna get our bikes loaded up, get the rest of the show going. Be sure to follow Cherry City Classic on Instagram and be sure to come out next year. But dude, let's get loadout going. Let's get the rest of the day. There's still plenty more to come.
We're gonna load up. We're headed to Bend, Oregon. Go meet up with the boy, Donnie Helfenstein.
Yeah, Donnie, we're coming for you, bro. All right, let's go.
When I came back to my bike, I was like, oh, she gone. Ah,
Dude.
you're walking away with all of them, huh?
Congrats on the awards, bud.
Oh, thank you.
You too, man.
Cool, man. Well, safe travels.
Yeah, we'll see you.
All right, we'll see you guys around. See if we go to Colorado, dude. Yeah, for sure. Hit me up.
All right, CROOKS Moto crew. Bikes are loaded up, getting out of here, heading out of Salem, on our way to freaking Bend. Donnie, we'll be seeing you soon. Yo, big shout out to Mark at the Cherry City Classic. This was a great show.
Great show. Everything went
Super.
smooth.
Yeah, smooth, super fun. We met a lot of dope dudes. Shout out to Jeff Quilty, who we met, and shout out to a bunch of the homies that, you know, came up and said what's up and that we chatted to.
Yep. Sporty Mob, dude.
Shout out Sporty Mob. Jason at 6 Volt Cycles.
All you guys, all
Tim at the Ton. Just everyone, man. And if you guys watched the channel, you came and said what's up, shout out to you guys. Thanks for supporting us. If you've made it this far in the multi-part video series, you haven't subscribed yet, you should probably help your boys out. Yeah, let's freaking get to Bend, dude.
Dude, you over here just 4x4ing over some curbs?
Dude,
Video.
what up, girl?
Okay.
What up?
Dude, McBeard.
Dude, the beard is strong with you these days.
That's why that mountain's so full
Dude,
of snow.
dude, you kept the snow going. Dude, you've always looked dope in a beard, dude. There's long
Did
periods
it up
between
for the first
beards.
time last week, I think, 2 weeks ago.
Man, sick.
Professional trim job.
We have steaks
Hey.
Barber chair.
and potatoes.
Sick.
Got a steak.
Sick, dude. We finally made it with Donnie again.
What up?
Dude, the beard. We got the crew, dude. Yo, CROOKS Moto crew. We're in the car. We've been driving home to Boise. Pretty much not very epic. Super fun show. If we met you at the show, great to meet you. We'll see you guys around. Cruise the rest of the way home, get these bikes unloaded, and seal the deal on this whole adventure, man. If you guys have made it this far in the video, be sure to drop a like. Oh, out of the car. We got bikes unloaded. Sorry you guys missed that, but we are smoked. It's been a freaking journey. We're tired. Long weekend, and bike is now home. My bike's at home. Ready to close this thing out. Thank you guys for making it this far in the multi-day vlog. Shout out to Mark at the Cherry City Classic for hosting a really cool, fun event. We're stoked that we had a chance to come from Idaho and come check out what Salem has to offer for choppers and custom motorcycles. Shout out to all the people we met. Shout out to the winners. Yeah, shout out to Donnie and Sharon for hosting us at their house. Shout out to you guys.
Yeah.
For liking and commenting and subscribing and just supporting us and watching the videos and coming up to us and saying what's up, and that you guys have been subscribers for a while and, like, you know, support the cause. So thank you very much. I don't know, any last words?
That's it, man. I'm tired. I'm ready to shut this one down.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Let's go. On to the next video.
Love ya.
Later.